welcome to my channel Ruby Stedman. In this video I want to teach you how to make this cami or summer top. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make it. To make this cami, the yarn I'm gonna use is Cambria Big. It's from Loose and Thread. I bought this one at Michael. I have 454 grams, so it's a lot of yarn. I don't know exactly the amount of yarn I'm gonna use because I don't gonna use at all. So it's fine too, and the color is coral. The crochet hook that I'm gonna use is 3 millimeters. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissor, and one of your camis, if you have any, or a top, to figure out the amount of chain that you need to do for yours. I had this one for mine. This stitch that we're gonna do is the fantasy stitch number 4, and it's a multiple of 8 plus 7 plus 3 to turn your work around. So you have to make sure that your chain is multiple of 8 plus 7 for the width of your piece, okay? So I'm gonna start with a slip knot, and I'm gonna start my chain and making sure that I have multiple of 8 plus 7 for my width, okay? So do that on yours, and I will let you know how many I will do for mine, okay? Just in case you wanted to do the same size as mine. Here I have a chain of 79. I did 72 plus 7, 79. That's the width that I want for my piece. So now I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then number 5 you're gonna do a double crochet. Now you're gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over. You're gonna count in here 1, 2, 3, and then number 4 you're gonna do a double crochet. You're gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yarn over. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, and then number 4 you're gonna do a double crochet. And this is the repetition that you're gonna do in row number 1. So in a space of 5 and so in a space of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over. 1, 2, 3, and then number 4, a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over. 1, 2, 3, and number 4, a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over. 1, 2, 3, and number 4, a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over. 1, 2, 3, and then number 4, a double crochet. And it starts to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4. Let's get 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And over. 1, 2, 3, and number 4, a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over. 1, 2, 3, and number 4, a double crochet. Like this, you're going to continue all the way to the end. You're going to end up with 1 of 5 at the end and 2 double crochet at the end. So I'll meet you when I get to the last space. Now I'm going to do the last one, and it's a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over. You're going to count 1, 2, 3, and then number 4 you're going to do a double crochet, and you will have one left that you're going to do another double crochet. And like that you finish row number 1. You start with a space of 5 chain here, and you end up with the 5 chains, 5 space in here. And like that you finish row number 1. Now we're gonna do row number 2. For row number 2, we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna turn your work around. You're gonna do a yarn over, and we're gonna work in the chain 5 space in here. You're gonna do a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet in the same space, and chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet in the same chain 5 space. And this is the repetition that we're gonna do in row number 2. Okay, so you're gonna do yarn over, skip the chain 4 space, go to the chain 5, and do a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet, yarn over, skip the chain 4 space, go to the next one. You're gonna do a double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, double crochet, 1, 2, and 3 chain, and another double crochet, and it start to look like this in row number 2. Again, yarn over, skip the chain 4 space, go to the chain 5, a double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and another double crochet, yarn over, skip the chain 4 space and go to the next chain 5 space, do a double crochet, 1, 2, 3, another double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and another double crochet in the same chain 5 space. And like that you're going to continue all the way to the last one, and then I will meet you here. Here I'm going to finish row number 2 with a double crochet and top at the first chain in here. After the double crochet you have a chain, and you're going to do a double crochet, and like that you finish row number 2. For row number 3 you're going to chain 4, and from now on, each time you are working in the odd row, you're going to start with a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're going to finish with a treble. So you're going to do a yarn over, and in the space here of 3 chain you're going to do a double crochet. You're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over, another double crochet in the chain 3 space. You're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yarn over, a double crochet, and then a chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, double crochet, and then a chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, and 4, double crochet in the chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, double crochet, and then a chain 3 space. And like that you're going to continue all the way to the end, alternating between a space of 5 and a 4 chain, 5 and 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and always doing the double crochet in the chain 3 space. And that will look row number 3, and I will meet you here at the end of this row. I'm going to finish row number 3 with yarn over twice, go to the top chain, and do a treble crochet. Like that you finish row number 3. Now we're going to work in row number 4, that is the repetition of row number 2. Now for row number 4 you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, turn your work around, yarn over, in the chain 5 space you're going to do a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and another double crochet. 1, 2 and 3 and another double crochet in the same chain 5 space, like that. Yarn over, skip the chain 4, go to the chain 5, a double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, another double crochet, 1, 2 and 3 and another double crochet in the chain 5 space. Yarn over, skip number 4, go to number 5, 1, 2 and 3, another double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. You always have to have 3 double crochet in the chain 5 space with the chain 3 in between, like this. One, yarn over, skip this one, go to the next one, 1 double crochet and 1, 2, 3 chains, another double crochet, 1, 2 and 3 and another double crochet. Like that you're going to continue all the way to the end. We're going to finish this row with a double crochet and the top chain in here, and like that you finish row number 4. Now we're going to work on row number 5. So this stitch, it looked much better with this type of yarn. I did the sample with 100% cotton, and don't look as nice as this one. This one is acrylic and it have really a nice stretch to it. So now row number 5, you're going to do the repetition of row 1 and 3. I said that 1 we don't start with the chain of 4, but 3 we did. So all the row had to be with a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Turn your work around. You're going to do a double crochet in the chain 3 space. You're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over, double crochet in the chain 3 space. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over, double crochet in the chain 3 space. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Double crochet in the next chain 3 space. And like that you're going to continue working, alternating from a chain of 5 and a chain of 4 until the end. Then you're going to finish with a chain of 5 and a double crochet and then a triple crochet at the end. I'm going to finish this space of chain 5 with a double crochet and top at the chain 3 space. Yarn over twice and you're going to go to the top chain and do a triple crochet. And like that we finish row number 5, sorry. Now we're going to do row number 6, that is the repetition of row number 2 and 4. After that you can continue working with that repetition of those 2 rows until you have the length until under the arm. Row number 6, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, turn your work around, yarn over, a double crochet in the chain 5 space, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, double crochet in the same space, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3 and double crochet in the same chain 5 space. Yarn over, skip the chain 4, go to the chain 5, double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, another double crochet, 1, 2 and 3 and another double crochet in the chain 5 space. Yarn over, go to the chain 5 space, double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, another double crochet, 1, 2 and 3 and another double crochet. Like that you're going to continue working all the way until here under the arm. You're going to give the length that you want for yours. I don't think I'm going to do mine as long as this one, but I'm going to work and I will let you know how many rows I give to mine, okay? But it's the repetition of those 2 rows. Okay, here I've done 34 row. Like you see, it's a little bit shorter than the other one, and the length is until under the arm in here, and this is the back. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna chain 1, I'm gonna cut the yarn, and then I'm gonna start working in the narrow part at the back. Once you cut your yarn, you're gonna turn your work around, because this is the side that you're supposed to work the next row. So now you're gonna get your yarn, and you're gonna do a slip knot, and you're gonna come here, you're gonna skip this motif, and then you go to the next one, and in the second space of 3 chain, you see we have the second, and in this space we're gonna start working here. We're gonna pass our yarn, and we're gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna do yarn over twice, because we're supposed to start with a chain of 4, but since we start in here with this, that way it's more, have a better shape. In this space here, in between these 2 double crochet in here, you're gonna do a treble, and now in the next chain 3 space you're gonna do a double crochet. Now you're gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go to the next chain 3 space and do a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go to the next space and do a double crochet, and it will look like this in here, you see, and here is where we're gonna start and finish our rows, and it will be like this on the side. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and over a double crochet. So you're gonna continue working that stitch until in here you get here to this space in here, and you will have 2 of these outside. Okay, so I'll show you how to finish in here. Here I finished with my last chain 5 space in here. Now in here I had to do my treble crochet, but I don't want to finish the treble crochet. I had 2 loops. Now I'm going to wrap my yarn 3 times, and I'm going to do a quadruple crochet in here, and then I chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to close those 3 loops, and like that you finish that row. Now for the next row you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to turn your work around, and the chain 5 space you're going to do a double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and another double crochet, and we start our regular row that is the repetition of row number 2. Okay, and it start to look like this in the side. Now you're gonna do yarn over, skip that space, and go to the next one and do exactly the same. 1 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet, and 1, 2, and 3, and another double crochet. So you're gonna continue like this with a repetition until you get in here, and I will show you how to finish in here and how to start the next row, and then from there you can continue working until you have the desired height for the back of your piece. Here I did my 3 double crochet in the same space with the chain 3 spaces on the top. Now we are here at the end. We have the double crochet, the treble crochet, and the chain 5 space. We're gonna do a double crochet on top of the treble crochet, the one in the center, like that. Now you're gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're gonna turn your work around. You're gonna do a double crochet in the chain 3 space. You're gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you're gonna do a double crochet. Now you're gonna continue with a regular rows as you've been doing so far, but in this piece in here. Okay, so you're going to continue with that repetition until you have the desired height for your back. So I'm gonna do mine off camera and I will let you know how many rows I will do for mine. Okay, here to my piece I give it 12 rows, but mine material, my yarn, is stretched a lot, you see, so maybe you have to give more rows to yours. So now I'm gonna cut my yarn and start working in the front piece, but later if I have to give a few more rows to this one, I can come back and do it, because I don't gonna lose my tail. I'm gonna leave it there just in case. Okay, so now I'm gonna start with the front piece for the blouse. Now for the front part, we're gonna start exactly the same as we did for the back. The only thing that for mine, I want this to be a tight fit, so I need a little bit more space for my chest. So I'm gonna give to this chain, I'm gonna add 8 more. So remember the stitch is multiple of 8 plus 7, so I'm gonna add 8 more. For the back I did 72 plus 7 was 79. Now for the front I'm gonna do 80 plus 7, so it will be 87 chain for the front. Now this is for mine. If you are doing yours nice and loose, you don't need to do this for yours. So you're gonna start exactly the same with a chain as you did for the back. You want to work those 2 rows of the stitches exactly the same as you did for the back until you get to under the arm. The same amount of row that you did for the back until under the arm, you're gonna do the front until under the arm. After that, I will meet you here to work in the top part at the front. Okay, but it's exactly the same stitch, exactly the same amount of rows. Here I finished my 34 rows, and you see it's the same length until here. And remember I did those extra 8 chains, and it's not that much the difference in the side, you see, in both it's the same, so it's not a lot, so just a little bit more room for my chest. So now we're gonna work in the front here to do the opening for the arm and the collar. Now we're gonna do a chain 1. We're gonna turn our work around, and we're gonna do a slip stitch until we get to the center double crochet. We have in this space 3, 1, 2, and 3, the one in the center. And here I'm in the one in the center. Now I'm gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over twice, and in the center here, in between that double crochet and this one, and here we're gonna do a treble crochet. Now yarn over, in the chain 3 space in here, you're gonna do a double crochet. Now you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over, a double crochet in the chain 3 space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, double crochet, and then a chain 3 space. Like this you're going to continue all the way. It'll look like this in here until you get to the one before the last one in this space in here. When you get to this one, I will show you how you're going to finish in here. Here I did the chain 4 space. Now the last chain 5 space in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over, you're going to do a double crochet, yarn over twice, you're going to go to the space in here, in the center here, you're going to do a treble crochet, you don't going to finish, you have 2 loops. Again, yarn over twice, you go now to the double crochet in here. You see what you have, these 3. You go in the one in the center, and you're gonna do a treble crochet. Now you're gonna close those 3 loops, and you're gonna end up like that, exactly the same way as you start in here. You see? with a decrease in the beginning and in the end. Okay, so now in this next row we're gonna do another decrease, and that will be the last decrease for the front. Now we're gonna chain one, we're gonna turn our work around, and we're gonna do a slip stitch in here in this space of 5 until we get to the center at the space of 4 in here. Okay, at the chain 4. So slip stitches. I'm here at the center of the space of 4. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over. I'm gonna do a double crochet and a chain 5 space. 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, another double crochet in the same space. 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, a double crochet in the same space. And like that we start the next row, and that's the last decrease here under the arm. Okay, so now you're going to skip that one, go to the next one and do the same. 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet. I skipped 2. There it is. So you're gonna work until you get, you see in here is the chain 5 and the space of chain 4 and this chain 5 space. So until here you're gonna work leaving these 2 open in here. Here I'm working in the last space, so I did my first double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet that I'm going to finish. I had 2 loops, yarn over, I go to the center here, the chain 4 space, and I'm going to do a double crochet, close those 3 loops, and we finish that row like that. So now we're going to work on the straps and then close the side, and that's it. We have done our top. Before I start working on the side to close it and the straps, I'm going to do 2 more rows here in the top to bring it a little bit higher. Okay, so I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to turn my work around, yarn over, in the space of 3 I'm going to do a double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over, a double crochet in the next space, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet in the next chain 3 space, and so on. You're going to continue with that row until you get to the end here. You're going to do the space of 5 chain, and then you're going to do your treble crochet and top of this space here and the top of that chain space. But I will show you anyway when I get here how to finish this row. 1, 2, 3, and 4, double crochet, and now I'm going to work in my last space of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, a double crochet. Now yarn over twice, and in here and the top space here in between the chain and the double crochet you're going to do your treble crochet, and like that you finish that row. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to turn your work around, and we're going to work in the row of chain 3 space, double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, another double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and another double crochet. Skip that one and go to the next chain 5 space and do exactly the same. Like this, you're going to work this row, And for me, this will be the last row for the front. But if you want to continue and do this like a halter top in the front, you can do that. Just work straight. Okay. But for me, this is high enough. Okay. So I'm gonna continue off camera, and I'll show you what. Here I'm gonna work in the last space. So I'm gonna do my double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Another double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Another double crochet. Now yarn over, and I'm gonna come here in between these two. Not inside the space, in the chain space, but in between here. And I'm gonna do my double crochet. I'm doing that way this is not as straight, this part. So I'm gonna chain 1, cut the yarn, and now I'm gonna work on closing the side before I do the straps. Once you finish the 2 pieces, it will look like this in the top. So now I have the inside out and the outside in to close them in the side. How you know which one is the part for outside? If you look at the chain for a space, the chain are facing you. You see? And here. And in here is more round, the chain for a space. So that will be the inside of the piece. So now we're going to close this in the side here. You're going to even them up in here. A very easy way to close them with a crochet hook. Later you'll lose all those tails. So you're going to grab your yarn. You're going to do a slip knot. And you're going to come here, where you start in here, and the chain space in the other side. You're going to pass that loop, and you're going to chain 1 in here. Now you're going to do 1, 2, and 3. You're going to come here in the space in here, in the top of that double crochet in here. You're going to pass your hook, go to the one in the back, find the same space, and do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Go to the one in the top in here, the next space in here. Go to the one in the back, and make sure that they're even, and do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Go to this space in here, you see, in here, and find the one in the back. Passes through the 2 of them, and do a single crochet. Make sure that you grab the 2 of them, because otherwise you'll have this space loose and whole. 1, 2, and 3. Go to the next, and the next in the back, and do a single crochet. Like that, you're going to continue all the way to the top and do the same on the other side, and it will look like this in here. Okay, so after this we're gonna work on the strap of our top. This is what it look like once you finish attaching one at the side together like this. So now in here I finished with the chain 1, cut the yarn, and then now I had to lose that tail. And now in here, in the other side, we're gonna do exactly the same. Even the spaces, since we did the same amount of row for the front and back, is nice and even. So when you start and when you finish, it's even in both ends. Once you finish attaching the 2 sides, you're gonna lose the tails. I left the tail in here in this corner in the front, and I did one of my knots in here, and I'm gonna continue working in here. First I remove the chain that I did, that way I can continue working exactly the same. And here I'm gonna chain 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm gonna turn my work around. In the chain 3 space, I'm gonna do a double crochet. I'm gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, a double crochet, and then I chain 3 space, and yarn over twice, and in this space here I'm gonna do a treble crochet. I'm only working in this motif in here for the strap. Okay, so you're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, turn your work around, a double crochet in the chain 5 space, 1, 2 and 3, double crochet in the chain 5 space, and 1, 2 and 3, double crochet in the chain 5 space, yarn over, and a double crochet in between the chain of 4 and the double crochet. 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn your work around again, and the chain 3 space, a double crochet. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, yarn over, and the next chain 3 space, a double crochet, yarn over twice, a treble crochet in the chain 3 space, like this. Start to look the strap again. 1, 2 and 3, turn your work around, double crochet in the chain 5 space, 1, 2 and 3, double crochet in the chain 5 space, 1, 2 and 3, and double crochet in the chain 5 space, yarn over, double crochet in here. Like this you're going to continue working. You see, that's the strap until you have the desired length that you need for yours. And here, remember this one, at least mine, is a little lower in the back, so I need to make the strap in the front a little bit longer, and then I will show you how we're going to finish here once we have the desired length. Remember, measure this on yourself, otherwise it could be too long or too short. Here I did 12 rows for my strap, but to finish it up I need to do 1 row in here of the 5 chain space. That way I can attach this one here to the one in the back. That way it look nice. Okay, it'll look even. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the yarn in here, leaving a tail, and then I'm gonna work in the space in the back, and then I will show you how to. Once you cut your yarn in here, I left it here like that. You're gonna turn your piece around, and the opposite side where that strap will go, in here we're gonna work. You can do this before you start the front strap if you like. That way you don't have to cut the yarn in the front. So in here, in this space in here, you're gonna pass that loop. Make sure you don't grab the tail, and you're gonna chain 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over, a double crochet in the chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, yarn over, a double crochet in the chain 3 space, and a treble crochet in here. Chain 1 and cut the yarn, and you end up with the piece like that. If you like, do the same on the other side. Now we're going to work attaching the front to the back. Once you have this done, you're going to come here to the strap in the front, and the last row that you did of the double crochet with the chain 3 space, you're going to undo that, and you're going to do this here. You're going to leave the chain 3. Yes, I'm fixing mine. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, you're gonna end up like that. You see, with a chain of 5 here and with a chain of 5 in the back. So now you're gonna go to the one in the back, and here, and between the chain space and the double crochet, you're gonna do a single crochet. You chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now in this chain 5 at the front, you're gonna do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and the chain 5 at the back, you're gonna do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and the space of chain 5 in the front, you're gonna do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, in the space of the back, you're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna come here, and the space in between the chain and the double crochet, you're gonna do a single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. In the space in the other side here, inside that double crochet, you're gonna do a slip stitch. You're gonna chain 1 and pass your tail, and you're gonna end with your piece like this in here. You see, if you, it's not, because I have the tail, you don't want to know pretty much. It looks pretty much the same as the other one. Okay, so you're gonna lose your tail, you're gonna do the same in the other strap, and you have done your piece. For the other strap, you're gonna come here in this space in here, and you're gonna pass that loop, and you're gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yarn over, in the chain 3 space a double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over, in the next chain 3 space a double crochet, and then in this space here a treble crochet. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work around and work in this strap in here until you have 11 row, because remember row number 12 in here, I undid that row and attached them together to this piece that I already did in here, this row. Okay, so you're going to do that, lose all the tails, and you have your piece ready to put on. Well, it will look like this once you finish. It look really, really nice. I already tried it on and I love it. I use 88 grams in total. I weighed my ball of yarn from 454. I use only 88. So I hardly use any yarn. So the size of this is a medium size, because I lost a little bit of weight and now I'm a medium, not a large. So if you want this a bigger size, so you have to do more chains for you, or less if you are in a smaller size. But I recommend to measure your chain by a piece of cloth of yours, because this is like custom made for my size, for my body. So you have to make yours for your body. So by measuring a piece of cloth of yours that fit nice, you'll have this the right size for you. So now I'm gonna put it on in my mannequin, and I will show you the end result, and maybe I will take a picture with this on me, that way you see how it look on me. Okay, so now I'll show you what it look like. Well, this is the end result, and it look fantastic. I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make this piece and you want to send me some picture, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Stedman, or you can find me in my Instagram, Ruby Stedman Crochet. Please share my video with friends and family, that way you help me grow here in YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.